Ah, love. Some people have it and live their lives with full of joy. And for others like you and me, we are still on the grind, trying to hit the jackpot. So, hello everyone and welcome back to the week 17 of My Letterboxd Diary. This week we are doing a soft-themed episode. What's that mean, you might ask? Well, I'm going to talk about only 3 movies today and the general theme for them is love. Finding it, losing it, trying to earn it, working for it, everything is in the mix. I had so much fun watching this stuff that I decided to have a picnic on the highway. So without further ado, let's just start with our first movie. Flipped might just be one of the cutest love stories I've ever seen. The name feels like it carries both meanings. The first one is being I flipped when I first saw him, as one half of the main character's Julie's initial reaction when she meets the other half of the main character's Bryce. However, the second meaning behind the name is the reason I find this film that charming. You see, the narration gets flipped between 2 leads. We first see Julie's POV on the story, and right after that we see the same event on the POV of Bryce. The only annoying part about this is the actual flip effect that happens every time when the narration shifts. It feels like an iMovie transition effect. A little cringe, but forgivable. The film carries a lot of childhood shyness and kids being not familiar with their emotions. You know, that time in elementary school when having a girlfriend or being liked by someone was just the yuckiest feeling. It is ironic that now we are on a constant chase on the same thing. Not everyone, of course, I'm talking about people like you and me. Anyways, Your Love is Right in Front of You topic was sweet and the role switch aspect of it was properly executed. It is a pretty predictable topic, but you kinda expect this type of predictability from children. I mean, of course the boy will find the overly platonic girl next door unattractive and is drawn to the popular blonde girl. She's always blonde for some reason. But you immediately understand that he will fall in love with the first one at the end. The acting in the film is mostly hit or miss. The leads and the adults are doing a good job on carrying the movie. But some of the side characters are, how shall I say this, not so great. I mean, granted, the performances I'm talking about are coming from child actors, so judging their acting isn't really fair. Although one character bothered me a little and it was Bryce's dad. However, this is not me judging the acting performance of Anthony Edwards. Not that one. Yep, this is the one. His performance is fine, but the character is just a comically awful person. Further down the film, his behavior gets justified and we see him as this sorry person who quit on his dreams. Still, the way he responds to some things was a bit distracting.
Well, I think they're a delightful family. These boys were nothing like I expected.
I thought they were very nice young men. Hoodlums. What?
Overall, this film feels like an underrated gem that not many people are talking about. I can see myself rewatching it thanks to its comfort movie feeling. On IMDb, this movie is listed as a dark comedy, but I honestly couldn't see that while watching it. It is not particularly comedic. If anything, it's a bittersweet love story where true love arrives just a little too late. The major part of the film takes place in one day, including the morning after. And I loved how it managed to capture so many shades of emotion in such a short span of time. The dynamic between Mahin and Faramaz was sweet and these 2 actors easily make you feel everything they are going through. Weirdly, whenever I watch foreign films where I don't understand the language, I kind of struggle with fully grasping the performances of the actors. This is mainly about tonality and line delivery. In this film, I kind of felt that feeling too, but like I said, the actors look like they are playing their roles pretty authentically. Their emotions do the talking beautifully. Finding love at that range of age is making me both sad and happy at the same time. Because everyone, well, maybe not everyone, but a lot of people deserve love. And they deserve it at a time they can fully experience it. Unfortunately, in this situation, these 2 people find that love at the end of the road. One of them finds it again, long time after losing their partner, and the other sadly never found love until this point. I don't know if you have ever felt it, but instantly connecting with someone, like really connecting, is one of the most special feelings in the world. And this film brought those memories back for me while watching it. The cinematography was lovely too, especially in the end how the camera work aided the story was the icing on the cake for me. There are also the nuances of reflecting life under an oppressive regime, and how that affects everyday interactions and relationships, and how the film draws that contrast and making it an effective tool on forming relationships really makes you think. In this day and age, there are still countries that enforcing things like morality police, and that concept for me will never not feel bizarre. I gotta be honest with you guys, since it's marketing, I was thinking that this film just isn't for me.
What?
I wasn't seeing myself ever watching this film, and there is no reason for it. I love both actors. I think Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh are two of the most sympathetic and charismatic actors of our generation. And I don't have any problems with love, besides not being in it right now. But it is what it is, and I kept myself far away from this movie. And my opinion, now after watching it, it's good. Like, it was really entertaining. The film executes its narrative with splitting the movie into 3 pieces and show those pieces to us a bit randomly. Those pieces are the active present, how they met / their early dating life, and the pregnancy. Obviously there is this subplot that included in the story too, and that's the cancer diagnosis of Almut. The general story and the dynamic of Almut and Tobias was wonderful in my opinion. We followed the life of a highly compatible couple, and it was really annoying to see as a single person. Like, I feel like the bullets coming at Neo with the way love dodges me. Besides these, like I said before, this film contains 2 great actors, so they easily glue you to the screen. I feel like I didn't get bored from this film for a second. And the general concept of unfortunately losing the love of your life was incredibly touching. Especially at the ice skating scene where Almut waving at Tobias and their daughter broke me. They really make you feel their acceptance of departure, both in Almut's from life and Tobias and the daughter, I don't know what her name is, it's not really important, from Almut. We Live in Time was a pleasant experience that I will happily rewatch at some point of time. And that's all folks. The romance drama is a genre that I rarely explore. But with these 3 movies, I started to enjoy it a bit more. Maybe I'll dive deep into it in our future episodes. I'm being a little sluggish with the way I'm uploading episodes lately and honestly felt a bit burned out from watching movies in general. I'm not taking a break from it or anything, but maybe, like this episode, I might take on smaller amount of movies for a time. With how my life taking shape right now, I don't know if I have the time for 5 movies a week. But I will do a video about Thunderbolts next week. So whoever watches these videos,
Your mom's a hoe.
stay tuned for that and for our regular MLD episodes.
I said forget about it, cuz.
Thank you so much for sticking until the end. Liking and subscribing is always much appreciated. I'm glad you're here. Bye.